What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Bailey Quiet. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do your nails at home with the Kiss Salon Dip Kit. I have been using this now for a few months and I love doing my nails with it. And I created these nails at home by myself, no salon needed. And I think if you take in the cost of the nail kit and the nail polish, it was probably around $30. I'm not exactly sure. The nail kit itself, I believe, is $12.75 or $11, something like that, between $11 and $12. And then everyone has nail polish at home, I feel like, or you can just do it without the nail polish and just have natural looking nails. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started on these nails. So today I'm going to be using the Kiss Salon Dip Kit. I've been using this for a little while now and I really like it. I just got a new one today because I've used most of my other ones. Let's open it up and kind of see what you get inside. So there's that. And then there is your activator. There is a little tray to put your powder in. There's some tips. There is the brush on gel. The dipping powder. Oops. There is 2 extra brush heads because your brushes can get hard. There's a little sponge. Then last couple of things. There is your instructions, a file and nail buffer, and then a little manicure stick. I'm not going to use this file and buffer. I do have my own. I don't use the sponge just because I don't think it performs as well as a little brush does, but everything else I will be using. Starting out, I need to prep my nails. I'll be showing you guys how I do my left hand because I'll be using my dominant hand then to do my nails. But basically, I'm just going to shape and file them and then buff them gently. Now I'm going to take the manicure stick and push back my cuticles very gently just to widen the nail bed a little bit. Now that my nails are all prepped, I'm going to run them under some cold water so that the dip powder can properly stick to my nails. All right, guys, we are back and I'm going to take my BU Instant Perfection Stiletto tips and I am going to go through and find the sizes for my nails. This recently got dumped all over my floor, so they are not separated into the sizes anymore, unfortunately, but I'm going to find my sizes for all my different nails. sizes laid out. And I have really, really small hands and small fingers. So I do need to file down my pinkies just a little bit. So I'm just gonna take a file and file down the sides of them. To stick my nails on, I use this Kiss Max Speed nail glue. And I will do my right hand first, and then I'll come back and show you guys my left hand. Okay, so all I do to stick my tips on is just take the tip and inside the well of the nail, just add a small amount of the glue, flip it over, press it onto my nail, pressing down for just a couple of seconds until it completely feels like it's pretty good on there. And then I move on to the next one. Okay, so now all of the tips are on, and as you can see, they're pretty crazy long. This is about the length that I typically keep them at. That's a little hard to see, but typically they're about that long. So I'm going to take my tip cutter and I will cut the tips. Now all of the tips are cut down and I will begin filing my nails. Okay, my right hand is completely shaped and filed with just the tips on. Now I'm going to begin doing my left hand, and I will refer back to my right hand and kind of measure and look at how they're comparing to each other just for reference. Typically, this is like the shape and the style that I go for, so that is now what we're going to do on my left hand. Alright, and that is my left hand all filed, all complete. So now I will take the file in the buffing block and kind of run over the tips of the nails just to remove the shine from them. I find that when I do this, the dip tends to stick a little better to the tips. Alright guys, so we are ready to start applying the dip. I'm going to rinse my hands once again to remove all the dust from my nails and my nail bits. Pro tip, always take this seal off before you put your tips on. It is so hard to remove this once you have your tips on. Now that that seal is off, I'm just going to take this little plastic container and dump the dip powder in there. And a little tip, if you take your manicure stick and put it right halfway in the middle and then dump, it seems to pour a lot smoother and you don't get a lot of the kick up. Okay, I'm going to take the little plastic container and set it just inside this little clear plastic box. It just keeps the powder inside here and a lot easier for cleanup when we're done. Alright guys, so now I'm going to start using my brush on gel, and I'm going to try and show you this as up close as I can get it here. What I'm going to be doing is taking the gel and just starting to put it right below where the tip starts on the nail. I'm not going all the way down to the cuticle quite yet because I don't want to flood the cuticle with product, so I just stayed right above the nail where the tip is on the nail, and now I'm going to dip it in the dip. So I just dip it in, pull it out, dip it in one more time, and then I'm going to just pat my finger so that the excess falls off. That's what it ends up looking like for right now. And I'm going to go do the other 4 fingers in that same pattern of just going right below where the tip starts and putting the gel on all the way to the tip. Okay, all of the nails have been dipped, and now I'm going to take just this older fan brush that I have and brush all the excess powder off back into the little carton we have. Now we are going back to the brush on gel, and this time I'm going to go all the way down to the cuticle with the gel, and in between, before I put the brush back in the gel, I'm going to wipe it off just gently on a paper towel so that the powder doesn't get inside the gel. All the nails are dipped now, and again, I'm just going to go in with my fan brush and dust off the powder. I'm going to go in for a 3rd coat on top of the last full coat. So again, I will go all the way from the base of the nail to the tip of the nail. The instructions don't call for a 3rd coat. They do say that if you want a little bit of a thicker nail, you can, and that's just how I like my nails, is just to be a little bit thicker. So I'm going to go in with that 3rd coat. I'm going to take the activator I'm going to take the activator and put that fully saturating all of my nails. Basically, you just put the activator on like a quick coat of nail polish, really making sure to saturate everything with it. This is what is going to make the nails hard and harden up so that you don't run into any wet patches of powder. All of the nails have had a coat of activator put on them, and I am going to go ahead and start filing my right hand while this hand dries. Typically, you don't want to touch these for at least 2 minutes while the activator is working. Okay, while I filed my right hand, my left hand's activator did its work and ready to start filing. So what I will do is I will just take the skin on either side of my hand and kind of pull it back away from my nail a little bit. And then I will just take my file and start filing, making sure all of my edges are smooth and that my nail appears to be smooth, and then begin buffing my entire nail. Basically done. I'm just making sure my nail is smooth all the way across the top, and we're ready to move on to the next. Okay, my nails are all filed, and now I will take my buffing block and just buff my nails. They are all buffed smooth, and now is where the fun part comes in. I am going to rinse my hands off, clean this up, and I'll be right back. Once you have completely buffed your nails, what you're gonna wanna do is take the activator again and very quickly apply a fast coat over all of your nails, and then right almost immediately after, wipe it off. This is just gonna, again, make sure that top surface of your nails is really hard. Alright you guys, the last little step we have is either just adding a top coat, and these would just be some fun clear nails. I've worn my nails like this before, or you can paint them. You can also dip with different colors, but I wanted to go for more of a little nude moment with some glitter. So these are the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel in 209 Totemly Yours Terracotta, and these are really great. And then I also have their shiny top coat, and let's just get to painting these. Now I'm gonna let these dry for just a couple minutes before I put the top coat on. Okay guys, the final step is just adding our top coat on. That is my nails all complete, you guys. I do these completely 100% at home by myself, and they turn out very, very well in my opinion. All right, you guys, that is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Check out all of my previous videos. I'll have a few of those linked down below for you guys as well, and we'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye guys.